To see or not to see? That is the question. Hamlet was directed by Laurence Olivier, produced by Laurence Olivier, and stars... I'll give you one guess. The story is just Hamlet. The young prince is confronted by the spirit of his dead father, the king, who tells him that his death was in fact murder caused by his treacherous brother, Hamlet's uncle, who seized the throne for himself and even married Hamlet's mother, the queen. After that revelation, Hamlet swears to seek vengeance upon the new ruler of Denmark by exposing him and killing him. There's controversy surrounding this film. Apparently, Laurence Olivier cut out about half of the play and took some liberties with the dialogue, but honestly, I couldn't care less about all that. How good is the film actually? That's the question that I'm concerned with. And the answer is not so great. At least not to me. The story, of course, is a classic, but it's also a very acquired taste. And unfortunately, the Shakespearean dialogue was a bit too much for me. I just couldn't get into it. I felt like I was watching a foreign language film, only this time the subtitles didn't help me understand what they were saying. I could follow the basic story well enough, but the meat of the dialogue, the intricacies of the words themselves, these flew completely over my head. The only thing I enjoyed about the dialogue is the strangely constant use of the word cock.
It was about to speak when the cock crew.
I've heard. A cock faded on the crowing of the cock.
So much cock. I'm not 12, I swear. That was the most amused I got from the dialogue. I guess I'm just not a Shakespeare guy. At least not yet. Other than the spoken words, I had some issues with the presentation. Namely, the editing and the cinematography were uneven. Sometimes they exhibited great visual flair, but at other times I felt like I was watching a stage play rather than a film. Maybe it's appropriate considering that Hamlet is a play, but I personally expect more from a motion picture. Also, considering Laurence Olivier cut out about half the play, the film still felt super long. It was slow and tough to sit through. A few scenes did stand out, but on the whole, the experience was too formidable for me. You probably noticed that I keep saying "for me" because I can definitely see how people can heavily enjoy this film, especially if you're a fan of Shakespeare. And by far the best thing about the film is Laurence Olivier, who delivers a powerful and passionate performance.
Yea, from the table of my memory I'll wipe away all trivial fond records that youth and observation copied there, and thy commandment all alone shall live within the book and volume of my brain, unmixed with baser matter! Yes! By heaven!
Even when I didn't understand a word he said, his screen presence is undeniable. He was the one bright spot in a mixed bag. To summarize, Hamlet is a generally well-made film with a great lead actor, but your enjoyment levels will differ depending on your personal tastes. As for my personal tastes, Hamlet lands at 13th place. I just couldn't bring myself to rank it any higher. Who knows, maybe one day my tastes will change and I'll be able to fully appreciate this film, but until that day comes, this is where I'm placing it. Up next is the 22nd Best Picture winner, a sharp political drama that is still very much relevant today, All the King's Men. Check back tomorrow for the next video of DB Review's Oscar Madness Marathon and subscribe to my channel so you won't miss a thing. Thank you all very much, and let the journey continue.